Have you ever done this? You plan to take a video, you set your tripod up, and you got your microphone hooked up, everything seems to be going good. Then, for some reason, your camera doesn't work. It just quits. I'm not sure what's going on there, but my camera quit. I drove all the way down here from Otto, North Carolina to Westminster, South Carolina to get this video, and I hoped to catch a train. Well, of course, the train went by and I was still fiddling my camera. So we just gotta do what we gotta do. We have a phone, so we're gonna use a phone. I might figure this all out and do it all at one shot because, well, I don't know how to edit with a phone. That's something I gotta learn, I guess. Yeah, but I just wanted to come down here and show you something. This is Westminster, South Carolina. And if you look right here, some really nice murals in this town for sure. And I have been here when this building just melted into the sky itself. The artist was great. Don't know who the artist was, but it probably tells over here, and I'll probably go back and look. But yeah, we're celebrating our military in just a beautiful town it is, and all the people. Look at that. Now they renovated this town since it's quite a big demise, I guess, at one point, but I think it's coming back. So let's just move along and see the artist over here, because it's right here by these little deer and turkeys and by my car. So here we go. Now, I'm not going to read this because I'm not that good a reader, but I am going to show it to you because I think it deserves to be seen. So look at that. Not that I don't have some education, but I'm dyslexic, so doing that's kind of hard. But murals are all over this town, so here's one here that celebrates our musicians of this over the years. And again, the bluegrass roots, really well done. So if you like this kind of stuff, Westminster's your place. So look at that. And I'll show you that right there where you can read it yourself. Now let's back up a little bit and see. Look at there. Isn't that cool? And right across the street, look at this. We have a food truck going on. I might have to check that up later. And here's a little, maybe I can fill out here and get this shot from the mural here. Maybe you can see what I mean. It kind of blends in there, right there, like that. Isn't that wonderful? And across the street, we have another bit of art that I didn't expect, but let's go check it out. I wonder how long my phone's going to hold out. I wonder how long my voice is going to hold out. So we go across here and see this wonderful art. And yeah, there's a apple festival here sometime of the year. I think maybe in September. Oh, there it is, 4 to 6. Look at that. Came in just in time. Maybe I should check it out and come back again when my camera's working. Yeah, they're expecting some good times. Look at that. Apple season. Now, I passed several apple places as I came over here from Otto. Hey, there's a little butterfly. Look at that. Beautiful flowers here. Beautiful little butterflies. And another apple festival. Piece of art. Isn't that cool? Well, let's walk along here some more. And let's check out this little pavilion. Yeah. Now I wanted to catch a train. The train went by and I was unable to do it, but look at those apples there. They're getting ready here. Pretty neat. Look at the size of that stump. Wow, it must have been a beautiful tree. In fact, I do remember seeing that tree before they cut it down years ago. And there's the restored Westminster, South Carolina Railroad Station. Now, it is Sunday, so everything's closed here. Well, almost everything. There is a Mexican restaurant up there. It's still open. The flag is flying. The flag is flying. And one day, when Charlie was young, we came along and he saw this. He jumped back. What is that? But he lived through it. There's a self-portrait there for you. Nice little town. There's a history museum, Ocoee History Museum, and Moon's Gifts, and looks like a Moon's Medicals, Home Medical. Moon's Home Medical. Look at that building, isn't that cool? Really nice looking building. So, yeah, they've restored this. It's somewhat like it might have been. I'm sure it was all wood then, wooden windows and what have you. And I'm sure they're probably, I don't know if it's going to be open this weekend, or next weekend rather, but whatever. I just thought, I got to get over here and get this video. And so here I am. And I'm going to put a couple links in the bottom of this video of friends that are doing the same type of stuff. So look at that, Moon's Barbershop. Isn't that well taken care of? This town really has some neat stuff. Now let's walk over to the railroad track. Now I got another video already on with a train where I tried and failed to do a very good job of getting it. But there is a train goes by. You might see it in one of my videos. Maybe I'll put a link in the end here. We'll have to check and see. I never know what's going to happen when I'm doing this stuff. Excuse me. There's the general store over there. And Westminster Water Tower. That is pretty cool there. Yes, it is. This parking lot sometimes get filled up. Even they have events around here, and sometimes during the day when their places are open, it's much more busy than it is right now. Oh, look at there. The Mexican restaurant is open. I tell you, I have eaten there. It was very good one time. Yep, I did. I see they've made a Life Point Church over there. Now that's something that happens with some of the places that the buildings are empty and cheap rent, I guess. But I don't know, this may not be cheap rent much more longer, because it's starting to pick up. A lot of these old towns that died out when they were bypassed, and this one was bypassed, that highway right over there is the bypass, have started a renaissance. They've come back. They sure have. And what's nice here is we have all these trees here in the parking lot. Not everywhere, but there are some pretty trees. If you want to sit down and get rest, you can. And I see they have some electrical plumbing, and plumbing for events. When they have their Apple Festival, they probably have people plugging in there. Church over yonder, yep. Still some vacant buildings here, but they're doing okay. I guess, I'm not sure what they're doing. Looks like they're renovating one there, or two, or three. But I'm thinking this place is starting to move again. Over here on this other side, you can't see them here, but there are buildings over there, big buildings. We had factories that made cotton fabrics and things like that. I can't remember exactly what they produced, but I know they did have a lot of cotton fabric stuff. I know there's over in Clayton, Georgia, or actually Raven Gap, Georgia, there was a Fruit of the Looms place up until about 2008 when everything died. They took off to China, I suspect. Yeah. So there are still some old buildings here, but I do want to walk over here and get the video, get a little video of another little mural. It's a couple 100 feet down here, so just bear with me. We're gonna get there. More plugs. Yeah, they have a car show here every month too in the summertime. And I can't remember what day it is. I'm not here all the time, but I don't get over here very often. Once in a while, come over and see some of the other towns. Let's see, there's Clemson over there. I like to walk Charlie across the dam there. There's a nice lake, part of the river actually, I guess. And they've got it dammed up, and there's a nice walk area there. They walk across the dam and have a good time there. Charlie loves it because he can jump in and go swimming. He goes swimming in right there at the dam. So we got another look here at the water tower. I'm gonna move over here into the shade and take another look at that a little closer. Isn't that cool? Not many of these water towers are going to last but much longer, but we want to get some pictures of them when we can. We're out traveling. Little mimosa tree over there blooming, and here we have a mural. And I'll walk across the street here. Oh, look at that. A coney. A coey? A coney. Okay, I'm not sure I got that pronounced right, but look at there. And right on down here is the one I started to take just whenever I discovered my camera wasn't working. So I don't think that is a mimosa tree. That's something else. But my wife can probably tell me what it is. She's pretty good at that stuff. She likes to grow her flowers. See somebody doing some renovating over there, but this is one I wanted to get Charlie with, but he's not here today, so he's home and enjoying his grandma. Not a real grandma, but one that takes care of him, my wife. I get my finger in the way, aren't I? Isn't this cool? I like the fact that she says these are reimagined. Right there. Melanie Davis, 2020. This lasted a long time. There's a couple more in town, but I can't walk to them. I don't think I can see them from here. But yeah, the classy canine. The classy canine. No loitering. I better get out of here. You know, those puppies. Isn't that cool? Oh, got a dog? Might want to stop in here if you need a little touch-up on that furry thing. They might be able to do it for you. So we get back around here and take another step around the building. Maybe I should go back this way, since we've already seen that. Let's walk down here. This is the newer road, and yeah, there's a couple old motels along here, and they're kind of interesting. Walk-ins welcome. I wonder what that is. Well, we'll see in a minute. But see, these are the back of the buildings. So, for some reason, they haven't turned them around. That'd be kind of costly, I expect. Turn things around so that you could make a front to this side. But, yeah, let's see what that is. I can't see. Oh. Country Curls, something like that. I guess they make up there. And a bank. This was a Chevrolet place at one time. Look at that. I wonder if there's a Chevrolet emblem around somewhere. I don't see it. They have no trespassing, 24-hour surveillance. They're watching us. Big brother, yeah. And everybody else. And I can't blame them. Can't blame them one bit. How many rascals are around these days. There's a relax end over there. It's been refurbished. That little chain is doing pretty good for being a refurbished flea bag place. The one in Franklin, North Carolina, doing very well. Somebody is changing this one to the back side here. Wonder what they're doing here. Oh, I bet it's that Mexican restaurant maybe. You suppose they're gonna have an outdoor place? Huh. Minnie's on Main, now accepting donations. A thrift store, yeah. And there's City Hall over there. I just love these old brick buildings. There's some pretty good woodworking around too. I can remember my dad working on plumbing, melting lead to go into those pipes back in the day. Oh, they got an even colorful building here where they fixed it up. Yeah. And if you want just take pictures, folks, this is a really good place just to make something for your wall. Yep. Now, I know some people won't appreciate that, but some people will. They do everything little here. They decorate everything in this town. Now, these are for little kids where they can walk up and get their picture taken. And this is for bigger kids when they get their walk up and get their picture taken. And here's Lord's Supper. Now there you go. Reimagined. And my fingers are in the way. I have to move my fingers. That's the thing with trying to do it with a phone. When you haven't done that with a phone, well, I've done a little bit, but not much. I'm gonna take another look at that. I think that's worth looking at. Don't you? Let's see if we can back up across the road here without getting run over. There's not too much traffic. There you go. Isn't that cool? Yep, I like even this brick. I remember when I was in college taking art classes, they found that people were actually making buildings to look like they had old bricks that are the paint's falling off or whatever. And here we have it in the real thing. This is not anything fake. This is what it is. Little chain hanging there. And you know, I guess somebody's gonna hook something up. Oh, I bet you they have some products they hang up there just in case the bums are out here looking for stuff. Yeah, Mimosa Road. Then we have Main Street. Wow. Now I'll tell you what, before I leave, I'm gonna show you an underpass for the railroad where the road goes under at the other end. Here's our Mexican restaurant. Greater art here. Pretty cool. They're closed today. Yeah, there used to be some murals even here down at the bottom of the building. Maybe it's on another building where those white spots are. They bricked them up. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it on the other end. We'll see. There's the general store. Got a little riding horse. And I'm going to put Timothy's link in here because he's been through here. And I don't remember the link, but I'm going to put it in the description. So if you want to see somebody that, oh, you can see me. If you want to see somebody that has done a lot of these type walkthroughs, well, he's done this one, and he's done several more. He said he's going to every town in South Carolina and every town in North Carolina. So he's got some good videos if you're looking for this kind of stuff. And we move along here. Look at there, there's an apple picture and something about the Apple Festival. It's apple time, yeah. So yeah, a little bit of art here. The quilt trail. Oh, well, if you're interested, there you go. Check it out. There's even a thing to check it out with. Look at that. Can you get that? Let's see if I can get it up a little closer. Yeah. You can click that if you want. An interactive map and read the complete story. Do that. So we're almost done here because, well, we're not. Look at this here. I really like these. That's the artist in me coming out. Yeah, I've been an artist for many, many years. Done oil paintings and done acrylics paintings, and I've done photography. So, yeah. Find your happy shop, local shop. All right. Small town. I need to get one of those mugs. That's a girl though. Don't want a girl one. Oh, we're back come around here to where my car is again. But I want to show you this up here because this is 11 foot 6 inches under the train. And guess what? I'm thinking I'm hearing a train coming. Wouldn't that be cool? I would love to get a train before I left. I don't know. Maybe I'm not hearing it. Maybe I'm daydreaming. Here's my car. But look at here. Let's see what else we got. Wish book furnishings. And they've got all kinds of stuff here. It looks like some antiques. And some statuary here. Antique stuff. Little signs. Well, here's a building that might make some good photography too sometime. Look at those stains on that paper in there. And spider webs. And a little bit of a hinge there. It's kind of old. Oh, look, we got music. Must be the church. Huh. Yeah, I want to go over here and show you what it was back in the day. These were roads that went on the railroad track. And there's bunches of them across the country. But look how much space you have to get in through there. Not very much. Yeah, I think they're ringing them for us. Look at those clouds. Construction Science and Engineering. There you go, they're still there. And there's a construction lab. Huh. Wow. Yeah. The upper district. The upper district. Jam sessions. Joyful news. Noise. Told you I can't read very well. Joyful noise. I'm sure my camera's going to say we can't do this anymore pretty soon. My photograph. There's something. I spent 10 years doing that kind of stuff back in the day. Yeah, ink on Mylar, sure enough. I had a desk just about like that. Made drawings like that. Wow. Look at this. Man, I keep coming across all this good stuff. This is wonderful. Look at that. Look at the art there. I hope to make it from there in Wisconsin to California before long. Maybe through Arkansas and Oklahoma on the what is it? Route 66. Yeah, I hitchhiked Route 66 from Oklahoma to Los Angeles one time. Yep, I was broke. I hooked my camera, got $10, and hitchhiked all the way to Los Angeles, where I had been living. And there goes the policeman checking me out, I guess. Westminster music. Wow, they just got everything. Looks like they're remodeling though. Music on the run. Okay. I think we're done here. This is Bill's Market, I think. Bill is gone. So we'll walk across here and take a look at that. Gray Street. So there it is, folks. Westminster, South Carolina. And there is Bill's. Don't know what Bill's was, but there it is. It's all boarded up.